Gwinnett County School bus driver who is being recognized for his actions that saved a girl's life.
Atlanta News First Sarah Hammond spoke with the driver as he recalled stepping in to save a student who was having a medical emergency on board.
When Jamario Felder saw a student stop breathing on his Gwinnett County school bus, he jumped into action without hesitation to save the girl's life. Now he's being honored as a hero. Applause from Radloff Middle School bus drivers as one of their own was heralded as a hidden hero Tuesday morning. Jamario Felder has driven for Gwinnett County Schools for the last 4 years and never expected what happened on his bus in August.
Her not breathing, not having a pulse.
A student having a medical emergency.
In my head, I'm panicking because it's like, okay, now what do I do?
But he called 911 and jumped into action with CPR while a dispatcher walked him through what to do.
One of the things that I do remember is that first breath she took right before the police officer had got onto the actual bus.
Quick thinking and reliance on his training played a critical role in saving the young lady's life.
The young girl was taken to the hospital where she was able to recover. And now the Rotary Club of Gwinnett presented Felder with their annual Hidden Hero Award.
Appreciative, like, you know, somebody cared enough to think of me.
And he has a message for the young girl and his other students.
Be safe. Somebody out there loves you. So everybody's going through something.
He credits his CPR training with the school division for being able to help that day until paramedics arrived. At Radloff Middle School in Gwinnett County, Sarah Hammond for Atlanta News First.